Hey everyone, I thought I'd make a video on getting started in Pawsecuted, which is now available from itch. So we've just escaped from the prison, and now our next main quest is to travel to Oscar's last known lone location, which is up here. Yeah, so let's do that. Okay, so it's just about to be morning now, and this is my hunger, my thirst, my energy, and my health. And as I decide to move and do things, these three will go down, and I'll have to replenish them through various means on my way up to this place here. Okay, so if I hover over here, you can see the 1 hour mark, which tells you how much time will pass if you try and travel there. Okay, so nothing's here. It's pretty empty. Can find a bit of food maybe, and some wood, and maybe some stone as well if you want. But I think that we can keep moving because our needs are still quite high. Okay, so you can see time pass as I travel, and now it's dawn. So the area kind of reveals itself the more light we can see. So if I travel another step, okay, we're still in dawn. One more step, you can see that the area I can see has just expanded. Okay, so now it's morning. Um, I think I might actually gather some food because yeah, I don't have any, and I don't have any water either since I skipped the tutorial. And the best place to find that stuff is in the bushlands. So, when I was out here in the sand plains, basically, there was hardly anything there. But in the bushlands, there's a lot more stuff going on. First thing is I have some plastic and string, so I'll assemble that around a gum tree to collect water. That's kind of the primary method of collecting water at the start of the game, before you can build wells or filter dirty water from lakes and stuff like that. Okay, so now this gum tree with a bag will take 4 hours to um, create water for us. So it takes a bit of time, but just as well because our energy is about halfway down, which means we need to rest anyway. So I think I'll get some rest while the gum tree's doing its job. And here we have desert raisin, which is fruiting. Now I can harvest that, and that will change it to desert raisin growing. Basically, like you can't harvest it again for a while. And we'll get 4 desert raisins and a 50% chance of getting 3 extra desert raisins. So if I go ahead and do that, it will take 25 minutes. And we got 4 raisins from that. Okay, so now if I right click this and eat it, I can replenish my food and water a bit. And you can see here the stomach, when this little bar went up, which is the stomach. And once this is full, you can't eat anymore, and you have to wait some time, basically. I think I'll just eat a bit more because I'm starving at the moment. Now, your hunger need actually lasts a long time, so you could go like 3 days without eating, and that would be fine. But sorry, you could go 9 days without eating, that would be fine. But your water need goes down much faster. I think it's like 3 days, and then you'll die basically. So there's actually quite a lot of leeway. But if you neglect these needs for too long, then it's really hard to recover. Okay, so let me just find a bit more food if I can. What's a good one to search? This one will give us nothing. Okay, how about this one? 65% of some potatoes, 41% of some nuts. Yeah, okay, cool, we got some food here. Now, with these bunya nuts, if I try and eat them raw, I have a 20% chance to get stomach worms. So that's not really that great. It's better to roast them first. But to roast them, you need heat and you need a container, which I have neither of. Um, yeah, at the moment, so I can't do that. So I think I've got enough food to last a while. Maybe I'll just keep looking for other stuff. Okay. All right, so that gum tree's expired. That means 4 hours has passed. And now I have a half full gum tree with bag. And if I harvest it now, I will get my plastic bag and string back, and I will get some clean water as well. 3 clean water. But if I let it go for another 3 hours and 47 minutes, then I can get even more water. Yeah, so I'm pretty tired. I think I'll get some rest. Now, so yeah, I click on the rest button here, and The longer you rest, the more energy you gain, and it's also affected by comfort, which is basically how secure the area is. Bushland will be more secure than open plains. So now I'm in a bushland. Now I'm in the bushland, which is why the comfort from terrain/sites is 125%. If I build a burrow, I'll get even more comfort. So that's even a better situation to be in if you want to sleep for a long time. And the other thing that affects how much energy you gain from sleeping is how long you sleep. I think I mentioned that. Yeah, so 1 hour you get 5% gain, 2 hours an additional 6%, 3 hours an additional 7%. So the longer you sleep, the more energy you gain, basically. And okay, well, I've just noticed here, this possum is right next to me. So that's a possum Mongol bandit right next to me. Now, if I go to sleep now, because I'm not in a burrow or anything, I don't have a burrow, there's a high chance that they will see me and attack me before I can sleep too long. In fact, I'll do that now, just to show you. So if I try sleep for 4 hours, well, okay, I got lucky. He's avoided me. Anyway, but I've gained some energy. Let's try a bit more. Yeah, okay, there we go. So he spotted me and then decided to attack me. Now possum isn't that strong, so I should be able to handle it. Okay, so if I click on the character screen here, you can see I've got not much equipment. I've got my sharp claws, which you always have, and yeah, some prison guards from when I escaped prison. What I'll do is I'll equip this shiv, which gets put in one of my holdable slots. So now I've got a shiv here, which I can use to attack the enemy. Next thing I need to do is actually find them. Okay, so because I was in bushland, that's why there's a lot of bushes around here. Okay, so he's got cloth outfit, sharp claws, and a slingshot, and 3 stones. Alright, so he's going to try and shoot me in 4 minutes time. Now if I run here, he can't see me anymore. Yep, so he has to chase me. Okay, so now that he's got a 5-minute cooldown on his walking, I can attack him. And yeah, when you hover over an enemy, it'll show you like all the stats for the target and for your weapon. So my chance to hit is 90%. That's pretty high because I'm only using a shiv, which has low damage but high accuracy. So I'll do that, attack him. Okay, so he's finished his walking after 5 minutes, which is how long it took me to do my attack. So now he's deciding what to do next. I'm guessing he's going to take out his slingshot or sharp claws and try and hit me again, which gives me enough time to do another 5-minute attack on him with the shiv. Yeah. Okay, so he's going to shoot me in 4 minutes. My attack's going to take 5 minutes, so I'm going to run away again. And he's going to chase me. Alright, so I've hit him with the shiv again, and this time he got a bleeding status effect. You can see here in basically a logbook which tells you what happened. I did 4.4 HP damage, 0.6 damage to his equipment, and he's bleeding in the last attack. Okay, so I'll just keep hitting him until he dies. Alright. Okay, I think, oh, that was a mistake, I think. Because now I can't get away, he can basically shoot me in the next minute, no matter what I do. I can't get away. The best thing I can do is move from open plains here into the tree, because the tree will give me a 10% dodge chance increase, which isn't very much, but I don't have much choice at the moment. Ah, there he goes, he shot me. Oh god, he took a second shot. Okay, so first shot hit me for 8.6 damage to my health, which you can see here. Oh, and this bar is my protection, which is from my prison guard. It's not very high. But yeah, it did 3.4 damage to my equipment. So the second shot missed, and he's going to try to shoot me again. I'm going to run away again, so he can't shoot me. And okay, so every time I attack, my stamina here goes down. And if your stamina reaches 0, then you can't do anything, basically. So I'm going to wait until my stamina recovers fully. Okay, and now that it has, I'm going to go back and see what he's doing. Oh, he's going to try to shoot me. Oh, okay. 10% dodge. That saved me. That saved me basically. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna have to just finish him off. He's almost dead. He's got 1 health left and 3 protection. Yeah, okay, let's try and finish him off. Okay, there we go. Bandits, yeah, okay. So basically that was the first bandit you met, so it gives you a little synopsis on what bandits are, basically. Okay, yeah, so that was the first battle, and from that I gained an experience point, or I gained a level, which gives me 1 perk and lets me assign character perks from the character screen. And unlocks some crafting recipes as well. So we'll start with the perks first. Click here to add a perk, and at first you won't have many choices, but as you gain levels, like more options will open up. So you've got efficient stomach. Okay, so when you're starting out, the best ones to get are one of the, I guess, attack ones, or yeah, things that increase your damage or increase your accuracy. I think I will increase my melee damage by 1 per hit. This makes weak weapons better, because like a weapon that does 6 damage plus 1 is a bigger increase relatively than a weapon that does 20 damage plus 1. So let's just get that for now. Okay, and because we killed a bandit possum, his equipment and his carcass drops on the ground. So he has slingshot, there it is. Yeah, okay, we'll take it. And we'll take his cloth outfit, even though the condition is really bad, only 2%. We should be able to repair it once we have more string and more rags. Okay, let's rummage through his body, found nothing. And sharp claws. Okay, so sharp claws have the trinket and dig tag, which means that it can be used for digging, but since we already have sharp claws on our body, we don't really need it. Yeah, but I'll pick it up anyway. Because it has a trinket tag, you can actually sell it later at a trinkets trader when you find one. Okay, yeah, so what has happened? Okay, so in the time that we were fighting that possum, our gumtree bag has completely filled, which means now if we harvest it, we get 6 clean water instead of the original 3 clean water. So I'll do that now. Okay, so I've got the 6 water and I've got my string back in full condition, but my plastic bag has actually lost 20% condition, so it's down to 80%, which means you can use the plastic bag 5 times before it completely disappears. The other thing you can do with a plastic bag is actually equip it, which will increase your carry weight by 2,500 or 2.5 kilos basically. So that'll put it in your carry slot. Yeah, so like that's one of the main, I guess, draws of the game, is that the same thing can do multiple things depending on what tags and or like what special what's the word? What special like attribute it has. So yeah, I'll unequip it for now because I've still got plenty of carry capacity, and it's more useful when attaching to a gum tree than to collect water than as carrying capacity increasing thing. Okay, another thing is that when water goes below, or when any of your needs go below 50%, then you get a status effect, which causes like different bad things to happen. So search speed, craft speed, and comfort have gone down. Now, if you remember from the resting screen, the comfort is how much energy you gain when you sleep. And you can see from here, the status effect is making my comfort go down by 10% now because I'm thirsty. Yeah, so different effects for food, energy, and health if they ever go below 50%. And the more it goes below 50%, the worse the effect is. So yeah, you kind of want to keep it above 50% as much as you can. Now, let's see what we can find from these animal carcasses. If we can find anything. Okay, lighter, that's good. That'll help us start fires later for cooking our raw food, and some rags will be useful for repairing this cloth outfit. Okay, I could repair it for 2 rags and 1 string, but if I don't have the string, then I can't collect any more water from gum trees. So I think I might want to save that until I find more string. And it's probably a good idea to drink some water now to increase my water levels again. Okay, and after we've done all that, it's already nighttime. So yeah, I should probably go to sleep some more just to recover my health. Alright. Okay, and now it's dusk, or dawn, I should say. Okay, another thing is at nighttime you also travel slower. So here it takes me 54 minutes to get to Sand Plains Hex during dusk. Now, because it's a bit more light, it will take me less time. So the next step will take me only 48 minutes to travel. So it's best to sleep during the night and travel during the day. But sometimes you can't help it, and yeah, you just have to make do. But if you want to travel during the night, what you can do is actually craft a torch, which will remove the penalties for movement speed during the night. Oh, okay. So there's another possum that I've just spotted. And what's this? Okay, these are scavengers now, and there's 2 of them. Two gutter scroungers, as they're called. You'll tend to find scavengers near these kind of what do you call it? Urban ruins hexes, so the ruins of the furthest. Because they're scavenging basically for all the stuff from the dead humans that they used to exist. And here we have a different set of buildings basically. Some you can't access yet because they're barricaded. So this military warehouse is barricaded. To get through that, I would need something that can chop it or something that can pry it open, which I have neither of at the moment. Okay, but the police station is open and I can find some guns and bullets actually. So let's try that. Okay, great. I found bullets, but bullets and bandages, but no gun. All right. Okay, and we also found a strong box, which is padlocked. And to open that, I would need something that can chop, smash, or melt it. Once again, which I have none of, so I can't get through that yet. Yeah, so you can find a whole bunch of stuff here in cities that will help you. So, oh, here we've got plastic bags and tape and a bunch of other stuff. Yeah, so in cities, in basically the ruins of the furthest, you can find stuff that you couldn't find out in nature, which will help you survive for longer, or yeah, basically build up yourself as someone that can survive in the wild. So how far am I? I've only made it halfway there, and it's already day 2. I think I'll stop the video there. Thank you for watching, and I hope you had a good idea of how to get started in Pawsecuted. Cheers.